too.
Okay, we're ready.
Okay.
All right, we'll go ahead and call the Board of Zoning Appeals to order at 5 PM. Roll call.
Chairman Rowe,
Here.
Mr. Reed,
Here.
Mr. Andres,
Here.
Mr. Bukatek,
Here.
Mr. Golis,
Here.
All right, can I get approval of the August 16th, 2021 regular meeting minutes, special meeting?
I'll make a motion to accept.
I'll second Ron Vukovic.
Roll call.
Mr. Reed,
Yes.
Mr. Bukatek,
Yes.
Mr. Golis,
Yes.
Mr. Andres,
Yes.
Chairman Rowe.
Yes. All right, our first waiver is W1667-21, waiver of ordinance 069-2020, section 1155.02A relating to fences, location is 10 Drake Boulevard. The applicant owner is Brent Cherney. Assume that's you. So go ahead, step up to the podium, state your name, make sure you're signed in, give us a little bit of additional information about your variance request, and then go from there.
My name's Brett Cherney. I'm going to hand out a couple things. Just in case you want them, this is just a couple different looks of pulling out of Challenger Center. Our backyard, the back fence that would be possibly in the way, if it's in the way at all. Another picture pulling out of the Drake. So the Challenger Center and the Drake, and then also how far the fence actually sits off of Seaman Road, which is about 54 feet. And also a letter that was from a neighbor put in my mailbox. So the reason we're putting the fence in, we're putting a pool in, and we thought, it was great privacy. It's just a Challenger Center, just an administrative building. But we moved in November, and then in December, noticed my wife goes, "Hey, there's a guy outside. I think he's taking pictures of our house." And I go look outside. There's a guy sitting with his phone on top of his car, and I couldn't believe it. And I said, "Excuse me." He goes, doesn't say anything. I said, "Excuse me." He doesn't say anything. "Are you taking a picture of my house?" And he goes, "Yes." And then gets in his car and pulls off before he pretty much shut his door. So that was kind of odd. We just had a Christmas tree on. We have big bay windows in there, so you can pretty much see right inside our house, which not a big deal. Just could have said, "Hey, like your Christmas tree, love the bay window, like your stairwell," something like that. So just yes, and kind of pulled off. I have two kids, five-year-old, 2.5-year-old. We're going to be putting a pool in. My wife's going to be there by herself. So, maybe we should get some privacy. Other than, the empty administrative building that pretty much is just a couple people working there throughout the day. So that kind of sealed the deal for us, that we want to put up, a 6-foot privacy fence that goes up to the split rail that is on the south side of our lot. So our lot, my lot, I have 15 feet that goes over, that's, as you can see, extended. So, it gives us even more of a leeway to where we're not really impeding on any views of anybody pulling out, and no kind of, issues of safety. So that's pretty much all I have.
So you're just extending, obviously, to where that existing fence is for the neighborhood. And I think
Exactly.
you said Rodney didn't, or no, Paul didn't have any issues with.
Yeah, I talked to Paul Roman because it does go over what they call a landscaping drainage easement, but Paul had no issues with the fence extending to that subdivision fence there.
All right. So it's going to the south beyond the split rail to the sidewalk, basically?
No,
Stop.
it's just going to it's going to that vinyl.
Oh, so it's stopping. So.
Yep.
Okay.
And it's just the back fence, you're not wrapping it around along Seaman?
Correct.
Okay.
The only reason,
White vinyl?
White vinyl.
So what is the issue that we?
because they're in a front yard setback.
Well,
got two front
They,
yards.
even though it doesn't look like a front yard
Oh,
because it's a
yeah, okay.
landscaping mound,
Because it's
it
past
is
the
considered,
corner of the
house.
Correct.
Not coming towards the front like most of them are.
Right,
Want to
right.
come towards.
I mean,
the
you
front.
said way back.
I mean, in theory, we're only, it's a variance of only, it's not a whole variance, it's just a variance of whatever section passes the house.
House.
The corner of the
20
Or
front.
feet or
sections.
22 feet.
Right.
What about your neighbors? There are deed restrictions for privacy fences in the Drake?
I mean, you have a portion that's already 6 foot in the one
Correct.
corner, correct? You're just gonna take that down to the,
Yep, so, north side that splits me and the other neighbor, we put a 6-foot privacy fence up. Pretty much gives us complete privacy. Is
yeah.
ideal situation, nothing against them. But our own little piece of paradise. And now that guy just freaked us out, we're like, all right, we're just doing it. Because we like the split rail because, I mean, sight lines are great when the morning, sunrise is coming up. It's beautiful. 6-foot fence is going to really impede on that whatsoever.
It doesn't feel like a corner lot when you look at it with that buffer
does
that's
not.
already established. It
That's
doesn't
right.
even feel like a corner lot like you think of
Large trees
a
too.
corner lot
Yeah, large trees.
Yep.
Yeah,
in the mound.
Just out of curiosity, did you ever figure out what the guy was doing?
No, he honestly looked like Santa. He had a big beard. He was an older gentleman. There was a guy with him, or a lady with him. And again, like, you could just say, I'm taking a picture of your Christmas tree. I'd be like, oh, all right, cool. But just sped off, and I just couldn't believe it. We were only in the house for probably a month.
A lot of different people.
That's right.
Yeah, I say, hey, I'm admiring your windows. Okay.
Any other questions from the board? I would assume there's nobody else here to speak for or against the matter. So with that, I would entertain a motion.
I'll move to approve.
I'll second. Ron?
Roll call.
Mr. Golis,
Yes.
Mr. Vukovic,
Yes.
Mr. Andrus,
Yes.
Mr. Reed,
Yes.
Chairman Rowe.
Yes. All right, you're all set. You can, I guess, proceed because there's no
No
fence
permit
permit
required.
in the city. So,
Somebody's been complaining about
with that, we will adjourn the meeting at 5:06 PM. You're all set.
Thank
it.
you.
All set.
Go to work.
Yeah. It's coming. Thanks, guys. and-
He doesn't have to sign anything. He's good. Jim, he doesn't have to sign anything or anything. He's good.
No, he's good.
Okay.
We got to sign.
Do I
Okay.
get a
These guys-
variance, approval letter, that it's good?
Yeah, we can get you that. Okay. I'll get you a copy of that approval that we're signing.
I mean, it doesn't matter to me, just don't want any match.
Right. You're good though. It's recorded.
Great, thank you.
All right.
I'll have to borrow that back when the time comes.